Okay, so I've got one, two, all these unlocked. But I've recently got that ending. So hopefully now I'm on the right path. And trying to get this all set up. Alright, so we're gonna, since there's a key here, I guess that means we're gonna have to just go with
Renato finally realized that Lapino was a traitor to the cause. And maybe Renato could use that somehow.
oh, there we are. Yeah, okay. At this point, I think it's just holding my hand, saying, do it. I mean, I'd be stupid to hit that.
Renato couldn't quite put his paw on when he'd realized Lapino was working for the Empire. He'd never exactly seen Lapino sending coded messages to the palace, but he was sure. The rabbit had been on too many disastrous missions where he was the only survivor, or where he accidentally missed getting on the boat that went down to the abyss in flames. If Renato could prevent Lapino from getting back to the fleet with all the intelligence he'd probably gathered, it might be worth the trip.
Alright, so... And now we stare at a loading screen while listening to me talk. Oh, and now you're gonna... Oh, wait. I was gonna say you're gonna listen to me enjoy some coffee, but... I barely have any left. Way to go, Acadius. You failed. You failed yourself and you failed all your viewers. Bravo. Okay, yes, it's late, but I can't exactly sleep. Oh. Hear the music. And the loading screen.
How had they come to this? They'd been on so many adventures together. Lapino had talked Renato out of prison at least 4 times, and Renato had rescued Lapino from at least 2 lynch mobs.
Alright, now I haven't been... Oop, here we go.
Felt that the rabbit resented him. Lapino was hilarious because he was so down on himself and everyone else. Yet behind the laughs, he wasn't a happy camper. Ooh, was this payback? Or did the Empire have his little white tail in a vice?
Ah, damn it. I've thrown him off the edge. Oh, I don't think I ever exploded this far. Then again, I haven't been to this area in ever. Alright, well, since we all know I like to explore, we're going down this way. How do I throw? Control. Forward, launch, dash, hold. I don't think I have anything for it.
I smash your barrels. And I miss. Hey, why won't it? There we go. Really? It's got those freaking drones?
2 eyes good. 1 eye dead.
Alright. Oh, here we go. What is that? It's just special effects, Acadius. Special effects. Was I up here already? Yes, Acadius. You now stop dilly-dallying and go on this adventure and finish the game. What the? Look at this. There we go. Oh, look. A treasure chest.
Why would anyone put his slinky collection in a strongbox, thought Renato. Are they magic slinkies? Oh, and there was something else.
Oh, I'm not jumping down there just yet. Ooh.
Oh, look at the skill set I have.
Alright, so... dash combat. Whoops. Oh, why not? No, I didn't mean that. You'll go with purple. Ooh, wrong sword. There we go.
What was behind that door? Renato's nose told him there was treasure there. They must have forgotten it in a hurry. Surely they wouldn't mind if he helped himself to it. After all, they wouldn't even know.
Of course, it's all health. What kind of treasure is that? Here's some fruit. I don't think I can do anything else. Alright, looks like I'm going down. Things they used to say in prison. Wow, I really don't remember any of this if I ever played it, but first time through, this whole decision memory of this world, I think, was only done once. Oh, here we go.
Ravens were landing everywhere from dropships. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, the Rabbit would give the Empire all the intelligence he'd been stealing from the rebellion, and they'd probably give him a medal. He'd have to be very careful about how he played Lapino. At the slightest hint of danger, the mad Rabbit would take off like a rabbit.
Your rebellion has failed.
You know, for whatever reason, this setting reminds me of, what was that PlayStation 1 game where you played as a dead knight who got resurrected? I think they made like 2 or 3 of them. Of course it is. Did they ever make it to the PS2? Medieval, I think it was called. That was a game. I mean, I remember that. So much fun.
Bloody and exhausted, Renato finally reached Lapino. The Rabbit was practicing shuffling his favorite deck. Now that he knew what the Rabbit was, there were a few things about him that Renato didn't find so amusing anymore. You sent me an urgent message saying that you're in danger. Oh, I am. The Ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Renato wanted to clap shackles on the Rabbit and shout, "You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it." But if there was one thing Renato was sure of, it was that the core of the Sky Ripper was dangerous mostly to its user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Isengrim III might blow himself and his fleet up with it. Yes, that was it.
Oh. Oh. This is gonna be a tough one. I guess gonna have to go with that one.
Renato felt like a real hero, brave and smart. He told the Rabbit all about the Sky Ripper's God's Eye core. "I'll go get the core while you attack Zenobia," he told the Rabbit. "But wait, I've an even better idea. I'll get the core and you attack Zenobia," said the Rabbit. "Right, yeah, that is better," agreed Renato. Perfect. The traitor would make sure the Emperor got the core. Now Renato just needed the Emperor to use the core. If he could only get something that the Emperor wanted very badly. Zenobia. He could save her and bait the Emperor at the same time.
Okay, come on. Why? I mean, this is a digital game. It's not like it's on a disc. Why is it taking so long with loading?
Right. Now, all Renato had to do was fight his way through Zenobia's invading troops, sneak onto her ship and into her bedroom, and kidnap her without any of her dozens of guards alerting her. Then, he would rely on her love for him to convince her how evil her father was, so she'd run away with him instead of going back to her father, who was going to blow himself up. It did sound a little risky. But Renato had a feeling it would work out somehow. It always did.
And cue the bad guys. Huh. Why did you open up the door if you're not going to use it? I just peek ahead.
Renato had heard stories of a dungeon where chests were filled with potions and weapons. Fairy tales.
Let's see. And there's no... Whoa, what's that down there? What? Something on that ship. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, why is it always health? Okay. Sorry. Did I do it? Damn it. There's supposed to be some kind of achievement or trophy and... And here we go again. It's supposed to be like if you hurl enemies off the edge, you know, you gotta use each type of sword. Use workbench. I really don't think I got anything. Yeah, all my swords are at maximum level. Let's see. Attack speed, elemental resistance, shield breaker, treasure hunter. Energy on kill. I'll go with that. We'll switch it up. We'll have some fun. You do like to have fun, don't you, Acadius? Why, yes I do. Strange new voice in my head. Oh, we're gonna have lots of fun. Alright, so let's open up the doors. Wrong sword.
Oh, look. Fracking.
And oh wow, bad guys would be popping in. I break all your walls. Well, that was Earth, wasn't it? Why does this seem familiar? Jump down. Ah, yes. Long sword.
Bernardo checked for a false compartment. Nope.
Oh, yes. The eyes have it. They look like ham after you split them. Alright, so now we're gonna open up this. Oh no, here come the eyes.
These things could really use a hand.
Uh-huh. Oh, we're gonna switch it to Pablo Soul.
Bernardo was halfway to Zenobia's encampment when Lapino showed up. He was disheveled and distraught. They jumped us. I barely got away. Oh, they got the core. Oh, it was all going according to plan, thought Bernardo. Now he just needed Zenobia on his side. Yes, that was even better. The Iblis Stone. Zenobia could get it. And then the Emperor would have to pursue them. Wait. No. The gem would corrupt anyone. Even her. That's it, he thought. Even Lapino. Even though Lapino was already a traitor. It would turn him against his secret master, the Emperor. He would try to make himself Emperor. And the Emperor would have to defend himself with the core. Boom. He was a super genius.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna... Oh. Oh, I guess... him. The rabbit dude, so here we go.
This is terrible, Bernardo told the rabbit. If only territory. He handed Lapino a map. It gives the bearer so much power. We can only hope the Emperor never finds it. What was that? Said Lapino. I think someone's following us. I didn't hear anything. Rabbit ears. You go on ahead. I'll check it out. And with that, Lapino hopped off with the map.
Dum dum dum. Guess we're going down here. Oh, here we are. As you read this letter, you are locked in your chambers, ready to spend your last night before, well, you know. I will not apologize. I know you are too proud to forgive me. I also know you won't resist reading, though you are a cat, as much as I have tried to educate you like a proper toad. I swear to you And you have to believe me that I did not plan all of this when I adopted you. You have always been my special little kitten. That's why I'm writing this now, weeks in advance. I know I will not have the heart to do it in the night of the sacrifice. If I think of you, if I think of you as my daughter, then I might change my mind. You must think I am selfish, and yes, I am selfish. Sad little toad that is afraid to die. But what I am doing will ultimately serve the greater good. I want the power. I want it all, and so I will keep my subjects content. Peace for eternity. Even if you hate me now, you can still respect that. You have to. It is the only way I can forgive myself for doing this to you. I will miss you for an eternity. Tomorrow, try not to make a scene. Everyone will be watching. Still with love, Father. Aww.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. She was curled up on her bed. He'd forgotten how beautiful she was, how sleek, how soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She was made of smoke, and he noticed he had a very solid blade to his throat. "Did you really think you could capture me?" Purred a familiar voice. "I just wanted to chat," said Renato. "Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He needs a sacrifice, someone who truly loves him, to make a bargain with the lost gods." "That's a vicious lie. He wants to bring them back." That's crazy. Why would anyone... They could make him immortal. An eater of souls. And with that, her eyes widened. She understood. Renato told her how he had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred, how he had slept in a burnt village. At midnight, the Emperor's victims had come to him in his dreams to tell him of the hideous eldritch rituals they'd been sacrificed in. He could still see those kittens and puppies, their wide, sad eyes, their moist noses. "You can't prove that." "I've got a witness at the observatory."
Once again, a loading screen. That's not doing it. There we go. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Oh, here we go. Just gotta make up some more nonsense. Well, not make up, just rattle on. Okay, now we're in the purple crystal world.
He couldn't tell her, not yet, why he was really here. He didn't want her to be anywhere near the fleet when her father blew himself and Lupino up. So he told her about how the Emperor's obscene rituals had raised ancient artifacts out of the land. How he'd followed the appalling trail of the hideous horrors His Majesty had perpetrated for the sake of his own immortality. "Any of this ring a bell?" he said. "He told me it was all lies." "You've always known when I was lying. I always hated that about you," said Renato. The rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Bernardo had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
It's going this way. Oh, I need help. New elf needs help badly. Come on, usually fruit's hidden in these things. No, not today, Acadius. There's no fruit for you. You've been a bad boy. Bad boys don't get fruit. Yeah, I went to a dark place there, and I'm sorry for that. Okay. Wrong sword. There we go. Now you walk away, walk again. Oh wait, I see a treasure chest. Open it. And what do we have? We have health. Oh. See, it paid off. I know. Y'all were wondering, why is it hitting the crystals? That's why. I think that's the way I came, correct? Oh, wait. Alright, so now we step on that. And now we're going up. Whee! Once again, I can see my house from here. Alright. Which way? Well, there's only one way to go, you nincompoop. Ah, the endless stairs. Oh, stairs, my old enemy. We meet again. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on. I was trying to throw him.
Now you're foxed.
Seriously? I think it has something to do with throwing two enemies over the edge. And every freaking time I'm about to do it, it just tosses them to the very edge. Not over, to the very edge. I swear the gaming gods do not like me. Alright. Anyway, back to sanity. What do we have here? Another note. Shall we read it together? Oh God. Let's see. At school we learned the gospel of the transcendent emperor. Yeah, you know what? No, I don't. That's not really important. I will make the decision. Oh, for effing sake. Seriously? How am I supposed to get back? With the elevator gone. Oh, son of a monkey. Freaking A. Oh yeah, another crystal. Oh wait. Oh, okay, now I'm on the right path because ground crumbles whenever you're... approaching somewhere important. Ah, the green sword. One of my favorite colors. And what we're gonna have is a bunch of enemies. Hi, guys. Need to throw. There we go, that's one. You think we can get two? No! No! You freak of nature. What the? Why is it going in slow motion? Okay. Oh, come on. Hit it like you mean it. Come on. Jeez. Freak of nature. I give up. Don't you hate that when you know you're close to getting a trophy or an achievement?
Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Would you join in? No. I'd destroy his books and I'd... Okay, you're not completely wrong. They've resurrected one of his victims. Well, look, it's not exactly alive, but it can talk. A true witness, she said.
All right. Health. And now we're going up. Apparently I'm leaving her behind. Bye. Goodbye. Spinning. See, I don't know if this is a glitch or it's supposed to be like this, but I'm not walking on anything solid there. Okay. Seriously, dude? What is with this? Now I gotta figure a way. Okay, you gotta feel your way around. Sounds like your sex life there, Acadius. Oh, shut up. Alright. There we go. Yay, I found it.
Energy cannons. The last argument of kings.
Ow. It burns. Much like when I peed. Oh, that was stupid, Acadius. That was stupid. Alright, ready? And switch. No, you idiot. Don't hit the... Oh my god. Freaking retarded fox. Dang. I'm gonna hit the thing.
Teach you how to fly.
Oh, piss off, you freak. Everything? Apparently not. Didn't even pop. I give up on this. Threw 2 off. You threw 2 off, did you now, Acadius?
Renato could feel his wounds closing. It was weird.
Descent. The burning villages.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The Ravens had taken special care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared at the carnage. He didn't want me to hear the witness, did he? I guess not. What's your plan? She asked. So, Renato explained his brilliant gambit. Sending Lapino to get the Iblistone, become super powerful and corrupted, provoke the Emperor into using the core against him, thus blowing up both of them, and hopefully the fleet too. Let me visit your council, she said, shaken. I want to help. Could he really trust her?
Wait. What am I supposed to do? Trust her? Tell her where the secret base was? Not so much. Trust her. Take her to the secret base. At this point, we have to trust her.
He'd done it. He'd made Zenobia see how evil her father really was. He wished she didn't feel this urge to join in the rebellion. After all, he'd taken care of the Emperor, right? Yeah, but she'd always been conscientious like that. She told him she had to go somewhere first. So Renato gave her the location of the secret base, and they agreed to meet in the ruins. He had a very good feeling about this.
Oh, well, he has a good feeling about it, then we must be on the right path. Because the game wouldn't lie to us. Or would it? Oh, and then the tantalizing loading and saving and loading. Oh, and now I hear video game rain.
What had Zenobia gone off to do? What was more important than meeting the rebel council? Had he made a mistake, sending her to the ruins?
This is why we cannot have. Can't
He knew
have
they could trust each other. He could trust her because she never broke her word. And she could trust him because she could see right through him. Well, she'd probably be there well before him. She at least didn't have to fight her way through rainstorms of ravens.
Reach the rebel base before Zenobia. You can't tell me what to do, Mr. Video Game. Epic music, foreboding sound. Oh, look at that! I knocked out the bags. Look at it, buddy. Don't. There you go. Seriously? Oh, we'll just put the fruit just out of reach for you. Well, would you like a piece of fruit? Well, no fruit for you. It's out of reach. I wonder what's gonna happen in here. Bad guys. That was quick. That's what she
Thought
said.
about Hypatia. Oh, she'd been an amazing rabbit. She could talk to him about comics, and talk to her son about history and battles, and talk to scholars about the ancient tomes hidden deep in the vaults of the Library of Ubar. Oh, Renato really missed her.
Ah, yes. Delicious fruit of health. Or health of fruit. Or something. Oh, look. There's only one way to go. Doobie doobie doo. There, see? Now that's detail when you can knock down a flag in a video game. Alright, let's see. Whoop. Going this way.
Look at the time doing that, thought Renato.
Let's open up this treasure chest. It's probably gonna have fruit. Why do I open these up? No, you idiot there.
Renato had once read a story where a rabbit went into a portal with a fly and came out with a fly's head. Ugh, it creeped him out to even think about it.
Surprise, surprise. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Ah, yes. We're ascending. Wrong sword. Open, there you go. Why does he stare at it? Oh, look, I've never seen this sword before. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. Ooh, don't touch that. Alright, how come I'm stuck now? Oh, that's right, hit the... Alright, I guess we're... La, la, la. And... Surprise! Enemies are here!
As he came around the bend, there was Lupino, unconscious on the side of the path. And Renato could smell a familiar, sweet, smoky scent. Who? Zenobia. It had to be. She never used a combat spell when she could use drowsy gas. That meant she had the Iblis Stone. What would it do to her? She hated her father now. She'd kill him for sure. The council wouldn't mind if she killed the Emperor, but murdering her father would destroy her. He had to get to whatever ledge she was on and talk her down from it.
Oh, yay. Where's the other eyeball? And not missing anything else. Pressing on. Yeah, change swords though. I don't need that ice one. Ooh, I'm good. I'm damn good. Alright, looks worth it.
long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good. So close to you.
There is a door there. Let's make sure that we're not missing any treasure. Or this really one piece of fruit. Nom 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 nom. Yum. Alright, so now we go this way.
Alright. They started arguing with me. I lost my temper and I wanted their blood. Well, not me. The stone did. Why did you take it from Lupino? I had a plan. You had a stupid plan, she said.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go with this.
You won't kill me, he said. And I won't let you kill the Emperor. Enraged, she raised the sword. You hate him too? He could sense the Iblastone, yearning for his death. But she didn't strike. If you kill him, he'll destroy you. I know you. Shut up! She shouted, her sword trembling. I won't lose you again. Not for anything. Get away from me, he said, and he was very close. I can't lose you again. And he was in reach of her sword now. I hate him! I hate you too! I love you, he said for the very first time. And then she was weeping. He was holding her. The sword had dropped from her hand. He glanced at the Iblastone. It was no longer the black of the void. It looked like coal. No. It glowed, like a cinder. It was crackling, burning, crumbling into ashes. You've always loved me,
Come here, Harley.
haven't you? She said. She was weak. The stone had taken so much from her. Always, he said. She staggered as he helped her up. Let me take you away. Where? The island of Avalon. The sisters will heal you. He will follow us. Then we need the Farfarer, the fastest ship in the Empire.
Why isn't it? I don't know why it's not broadcasting.
The Empire had seized his ship. They'd have to take it back.
Hold on for 1 second. I don't even know if this is... Why isn't it playing? Freaking YouTube. Give me 1 second here. I don't know why it's not. Alright, I'm gonna stop for a moment.